Hi friends, I have a marker with me. I hope you might have used a marker once. If you have ever tried to open its cap, you might have failed for the first attempt. Usually, if you want to open a cap, you need to rotate anti-clockwise. But if you want to open a marker, you have to open clockwise. That is a method you must use for the marker pen. Why should I tell you this example? Because for doing anything, we should have a specific method. Unless you follow this specific method, obviously it will result in the opposite result or you will not get any result. In today's video, I would like to share you why people are reluctant to speak English even after long years of study. Once you analyze, when did we start learning English? I think from preschool we started learning English, then we completed our schooling, then we went for college, and even after PG also, sometimes there will be a particular subject called English. That means in an average level, we have completed more than 15 years of study in English. But still we are unable to speak English confidently. Maybe there will be a genuine reason for that. In this video, I am going to share you what is that reason. First of all, let's analyze how we learned our mother tongue. As the doctors say, a child starts listening from the womb of its mother. Even after the birth also, for the 2-3 months, the baby does not speak anything, but only the process of listening is going on. That means for learning a language, the first step is listening. In the second level, the child starts responding. That means whatever the words he listens, he will repeat those words. Maybe most of the words he will ignore, but those words which impress him, he will repeat after those he listens. But those words which are very impressive for him, he will repeat. This process is called speaking. So I told you, first he started with listening, secondly he followed speaking. Now the child goes to the nursery or in the preschool. There he is trained for reading and writing. These two processes are actually the advanced levels of language. That means only through a systematic study or scientific study, a child can achieve these two requirements of language. So in the process of learning mother tongue, there was a flow chart. That means we started with listening, then went through speaking, and finally in the advanced levels of language like reading and writing. Let's analyze how we tried to learn English. How we learned English. Where did we learn English? I know most of us started learning English from our preschool. Once you joined in the preschool, teacher might have given training for reading and writing. After reading and writing, automatically the teachers would ask you to speak. So the first step, we took the advanced levels of language, reading and writing. In the secondary step, they have asked you to speak out. So while they compel you or while they motivate you to speak in English, automatically what we do, we use the words and the grammar we know and we try to construct the sentence, but most of us fail there. Obviously, the result will not be positive. You will be getting discouraged and all efforts you put forward to speak English will be in vain. Now you might have understood the reason why you are not able to speak English fluently. Why? Because as when we learned mother tongue, we started with listening. But when we learned English, we did not have the process of listening. First we went through the advanced levels, then secondly we tried to speak, that is speaking level, then finally we try to come to listening level. The vital role in learning a language is listening. So When you try to speak English, when you try to improve your English, first of all, the first step must be listening. Before you try to speak English, try to listen when someone speaks English. That is the best exercise for you to improve your language. So, I would like to conclude this video by suggesting you all, before you try to speak English, first go for some listening exercises. Obviously, you will get the result. Thank you very much.